Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anup, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohammed, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Compness, Riyaz, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amer. Well, congratulations, Muhammad. Sahi Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Felisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Back, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Pattis, Pikshit, Riaz, Saurabh, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, congratulations, Anthony, Arvind, Hasan, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, वर्ना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, रीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसन, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जोफी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, दीदी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, हिसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, congratulations my friend, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, जुनैद, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, इदरा अली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शराज, तीनों, अनुसमा, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या सुशांत, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार, डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अब्रार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, असान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरनाब, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, सुरेश, उमर, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, उनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अब्रार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, तलहा, बासाद, राशिद, माधवन, गुरजीत, रिशु, दत्ता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, मैन, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, श्रुति, सलमान, खालिद, सैयद, सत्यस्नैन, वसी, सैयद, सुहेल, शाम सिन्हा, जिद इकबाल, विवेक. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Mohamad Ali. Hello guys, I hope you can hear me and you can see me. If that is the case, put in the comment. If you cannot see me or you cannot hear me, also put in the comment. So good to have you another coaching call. Amazing day today. I have multiple announcement that I have to make to you guys, share with you the things that are very near to my heart, that are very critical. And yeah, first thing first, we are going to have PMP Marathon on this Saturday. Yes, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Same time, at this will be at Zoom only session, and probably I will not gonna make it live as I used to do it previously, maybe 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes, but not the entire session. Because this time in the PMP Marathon, we are going to do something very special. We are going to solve those question answers which are more relevant to the real exam. So in the last few days, we have received like 15 students who made the question. So we have 100 plus questions, and I can only do 60 questions in that time. So I'm gonna do those question answers those way that are more relevant to the exam. Okay, that are more relevant to the exam, that are most important to the exam, that basically looked into that how things worked and how that can be done, right? So this is a very important thing that we need to look into that, and we need to get into that thing. So if you are not my student, if you are my student, you don't have to register automatically, you get everything there, so you don't have to register into that thing, right? But if you are not my student, please understand that thing, you need to register for PMP Marathon. Just send me your name, email, and we will register you. I already have received registration, more than 100 registration for the PMP Marathon. So I can only allow 250 people from outside. So if you are not registered, I would recommend this can be the time that you really register and get that thing done. Very important. That is step number one. Step number two, to consider what is the most important thing is that my PMP mastery series, we are left only with two videos. We have done schedule last time. Today or tomorrow, I'm going to make cost video. The cost video is going to be very critical, especially under value analysis. And then we will have integration and closing, and of course the business environment part. So uh, three more videos we have in the mastery series. How many videos you have watched from PMP mastery? Put in the comment box, please. I want to see how many videos you have watched. Put in the please. How many videos you have watched from that PMP mastery series? All. Flex, I'm very happy with you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, great. And I put that mastery series video as a Udemy course, and as my birthday gift, I made it free for all. So since you are in the class, I'm gonna give the mastery course specially to you guys free of cost. And that's a link. This is the link. You can actually use this link. How many people have registered for this link? Yeah. Okay, redemption 9 point. Okay. So we still have that. Some people can also still join. If you have not enrolled in the Udemy course, that's free of cost. Here you go. Okay. Ikra Suhail has watched few. How many Ikra? One, two, five. How many? One to two. Faisal, there are 10 videos. How did you watch 11? Or are they 11? I need to check. I completed one round of that is good. That is very good. Okay, 11, etc. Okay, okay. So I just shared the Udemy course with you guys. If you don't have, you see now, since the course is more than 2 hours, I can only allow 300 people in a month. So already 200 people have registered for it. So please, it is first come first serve. Okay, so let's get this thing done. And if you are my student, please put in your group that the coaching call has started so that other people can also join. Okay, please put in the group. Okay, so guys, if you have any, a student can clear PMP. No, in order to do PMP, you need to have a graduation, like you did graduation at least 3 years back, or you did masters with 2 years back. Students, PMP is project management professional, so it is for those people who are professional people having experience 2 to 3 years. Only they can do PMP. Okay. So let's get started and let's solve the question answers. Question number one on your screen. Doo-doo-doo. No, there is not a particular website to register. I just share the email address. You can send me an email, and my team will basically send you registration link tomorrow. So we ended the coaching call yesterday with this question. We'll start it in the same way. Mhm. Okay, D. Kanban board helps to identify the bottlenecks. Good to see Smita. Guys, put in the group that what are the right answers. Do put in the group that the coaching call has started. The other people can also join. Mhm. Okay. So you are managing a large project. You want to identify what is causing delay to the project. Which information radiator you will be use. Now we want to identify the bottleneck, right? What is the bottleneck in the project? In order to identify the bottleneck, we basically use Kanban board for that purpose. Okay. G. Next question. Okay. Now I can write it. D. Of course not. The exam questions will be much harder. The purpose of the question of this coaching called fallacy method is basically to give you an idea how to solve the question answer. That is the biggest purpose of this. If you want to see the questions that we get in the exam, my random mocks that I have on my simulator, they are very relevant to the real exam. The difficulty level is the same as of real exam. Samita put in the group that the coaching call has started in the main group. And Shrikant, put in your batch 1, 2. Shadia, if you can put in the batch 3. The coaching call has started so that the people can also join. Okay, so let's see what's your answer. So now you are a scrum master working in a large scrum project. Client came to you, shared the goal is obsolete. And this does not make sense to carry out the work for sprint. He wants you to cancel it. What would you do? We need to understand the responsibilities of each person. If I go here and look at the responsibilities, product owner, scrum master, probably use a lettering, development team. These are the three main role that we have in scrum, right? Product owner is the one who decide value. Product owner is the one who can cancel the sprint. Scrum master is like a grease in between facilitator and development team is basically the one who do the work and they tell the how much the effort it will take. These are the three distinct role. We don't interfere in any of those roles. So if we go into this question, one of the value of agile is customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Then the second is, guys, put in the chat box what are the four values of agile. Put in the chat box what are the four values of agile. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. What else, Farzan? Okay, put in the. I'm looking to you guys. Ji, put what is the next thing? Working software over comprehensive documentation. So we have two values here. What else? What will create risk? Hmm. Ji, what else? So customer collaboration over contract negotiation, respond to a change over following a plan. Respond to a change is one of the value of agile, right? We need to look into that value of agile. So that value will work individual and interaction or processes and tool, as Ashok is saying. So that value resonate here. That is the value we are going to work into that. That value basically looked into that how things work. Oh, very well done, Sumita. So Sumita put all the values, individual and interaction over processes and tools, customer collaboration, working software, respond to a change. So if you look into that, this option is eliminated if you just know this value, right? So we can do that, but now this option comes there that do you have the power to cancel it? No, it's not your thing. You don't have power. Have with them, it's not the team power. This is the product owner thing. So C would be the right answer of this question. G. Mhm. Okay. You are the project manager. Your team has done their best to complete all. When they showed it, the three stories have been rejected. In which document will you document the accepted user story? So be careful about these tricky questions, right? These tricky questions, they take it out you from the way, right? It looks like that the question is asking about the rejected user stories. The rejected user stories go to product backlog, but that is not what the question is asking. The question is asking about accepted user stories, and accepted user stories goes into the product increment. So again, we have three documents here: product backlog, these documents are also called as artifact, sprint backlog, and product increment. Guys, you know that my sessions are not one-way sessions. Put in the chat box what goes here. What does product backlog mean? What does sprint backlog mean? What does product increment mean? What does it have? Put in the chat box. What does product backlog has? What does sprint backlog has? What does product increment have? Put in the chat box, guys. Okay. So product backlog rejected user, is that the only thing that the product backlog has? Nothing else? Samita, are you sure? Sprint backlog is a life cycle of the sprint. It's a good way to say it. Okay. What else? There are 21 people at LinkedIn. I don't see your comments, guys. 22 now. Put in the comment what do you think about it? What does product backlog has? Product increment has? Sprint backlog has? What is the purpose of that? Product backlog has a completed user stories of a product, whereas a sprint backlog has only the user stories. Very well done. What does Yusra product increment has? Accepted user stories. So we need to know about these artifact. I know these are the basic question. I know you should know these things, but the purpose of these interactive session, these live session is though that repetition, repetition, repetition. So I want these things to become your second nature. You don't have to think about these things, right? So you need to have um, this idea about this thing, how much it will take, what are these things, etc., etc., right? When you have those things, then you will be able to get those things right. This is a very important thing. We need to look into that. It is a 436. How much time it will take to become PMP? It depends on the program. Let's ping me on the message or an email, and I will have a discussion with you. Okay, product backlog, sprint backlog, key concept, agile framework, product. Very well done, David. Very well done. Okay, good. I like it. Okay, so this is an important thing you must know as a second nature. What does this mean? Good to see you, Jay. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. You're the project manager. So where does the rejected goes? Rejected goes in product backlog, accepted goes into product increment. Hmm. Okay, so again, you can see that trend. I'm gonna go deep with you in these questions. I'm not gonna let the question just to take the answer. Which document you will update? So I need your answer. What does risk register has? What does issue log has? What does risk management plan has? And what does risk report has? All these four. What is their purpose? Let's talk one by one all these four things. I'm gonna give you a minute. You put your justification, then I'll explain them. All these four things one by one. Issue log, uh, something negative that was not identified before. 50% right. Issue log, the risk which has occurred. Good. Risk could be positive. Okay. Issue log, unplanned things that happened. Okay. What else? Let's keep coming into that. The context. Mhm. Unidentified risk and have a plan. Okay. Okay. Between somewhere J, you are right, and a little bit of improvement is needed. You are right in a way, but a little bit improvement is needed. Not much, but a little bit. Hmm, that's better. Okay, risk register is a document that capture that tracks potential risk. It's a proactive tool used to identify issue log, also known as issue register problem. Okay, okay, Mhm. Okay, okay, yes, yes. Okay, okay. I hope everyone has given their inputs. So let me give my way what I feel about this thing, how that thing looked into that. Okay, so let's go with that. Hmm. Risk. First, I would like to define what is risk. Okay. Risk is anything which is identified. It has to be A, you have to identify the risk, and this is a must thing, and you have a plan for it. Something which you identified before happening and you have a plan for it. Identified and you have a plan, that is called risk. Okay. Probability into impact, it has not happened, you identified before happening and you have a plan for it. This thing goes to risk register. Anything which has happened, which means probability is now 1. It has happened, present or past, has happened, and you don't have plan for it. That's our issue. That's a problem. It goes into issue log. Is this clear to everybody? Right? Third, review meeting. We have, depending upon your organization, weekly, bi-weekly risk review meeting. As a result of risk review meeting, we give the overall risk exposure. How much risk has happened? Status. All these things goes into risk report. All these thing goes into risk report. Okay. All these things goes to risk report. Then we have risk management plan. Risk management plan. Risk management plan categorically talks about how risk will handle. How part. How the risk will handled. Right? How the risk will be handled. This is critical. How the risk will be handled. How you will do audit. This is your risk management plan. These four documents are kind of important for your PMP exam preparation. Risk register, issue log, uh, risk report, and things of those nature. Are they clear to everyone? Now put in the chat box if they are clear to everyone. Are they clear to everyone? The next four questions will be related to these topics, looking into the context of them, right? So these are the very important thing that you need to know about your PMP exam. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So these are the important things that you must know for your PMP exam. Am I clear with everyone? Okay, cool. Let's go to the next topic. Risk report. So Hari Babu, you have a weekly or a bi-weekly meeting in your organization, depending upon the frequency. Every organization have different frequency. So let's say you have a bi-weekly meeting. In that bi-weekly meeting, you generate a report that will tell you the status, how much risk has occurred, how many risks can occur in between the next risk review meeting, right? How much contingency reserves have been consumed, how much can be expected for the next term. So all those things, all those informations are put and generated in risk report. Does that make sense to you, Haribab? Put in the chat box yes or no. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, please do that so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. I really want to help more and more people, and I can only do that uh, if you guys like this, work into that. That's kind of important. Please do that. Okay. Yeah, I took a photo. I'll share, Shrikant. I took a screenshot also. Okay, but here you go. You can take a picture if you want. Okay. So now if we go to the question, you are the project guys. The purpose of this coaching call is to give you concepts. The purpose of this session is to give you the idea. The purpose of this session is that, right, what, why, how you can understand the context. Okay, that is my purpose, to train you in this coaching call. You have the project manager, all risk in the current, which is when risk occurred according to agreed plan, another which was not identified. So now here is the keyword. I'm sure you have 7-step formula. If you don't have, just reach me out and I will share the 7-step formula to you. The 7-step formula, if you look at here, the 7-step formula categorically lays out the plan how you can solve question answers. Okay, how you can solve the question answers. So if you look at the 7-step formula, step number 1 of the question says that read the question slowly. This is very critical because when you if you don't read the question clearly or slowly, you will miss all the steps that follow, right? You will miss all the steps that follow after it. So step number 1 is to read the question slowly. This is number 1 priority. If the question is of more than 3-liner, read the last line first. More than 3-liner, read the last line first. Keywords. What is being asked in the question? What one thing is being asked in the question? Are you in initiation, planning, execution? Where do you actually stand? What is your role here? Are you a product owner? Are you a scrum master? What is your role? And then, of course, the most important thing in 7-step formula, use elimination technique. I identified that keyword was risk was not identified before and it happened. This is a keyword. Okay. I know that risk report has nothing to do with this, and risk management plan has nothing to do with that. So, according to elimination technique, you eliminated two options. Now we are left with two options. In these two options, if we look at that, if you had a plan, we just discussed this, right? We just discussed this. If you had a plan, it would have gone to risk register. We don't have a plan, so it goes to issue log. So B is the right answer. This question gives you all the questions that you may have about risk register, issue log, or things like that. But still, we will go and solve the next question also. That will also give you the context of this. Okay, so what do we have here? A, J, Yaya, Faisal, give justifications, na? That is important. So whenever you give an answer for the question that my answer is A, B, C, D, elimination technique demands that you give the justification of that, right? You must demand what the justification of that, why this is the right option or why that is the right option. That's a very important and critical thing that we must have a justification why this answer is wrong, right? Why this answer is right or wrong, what we need to look into this question. Justification should be there. Okay, I think the answer is A. Okay, that is right. Why A? Why not B? Why not C? Why not D? All options must be justified. All option must be justified. Why not B? Why not C? Why not D? And then we need to look into that. Okay, let's go to the question. Let's see what do we have. Okay, so you made a plan for it. Which document you will update? You are the project manager of a large military project, but suddenly it was not. You made a plan for it. Here you are making a plan for it. So going back to the formula that we just learned, it was not identified, but now before happening, it was identified. Before even the probability is 99%, we got it and we made a plan for it. You made a plan for it? Cool. So we'll update the risk register. A would be the answer. Okay. Next question. Okay, guys. After this question, after a few questions actually, we are going to solve some drag and drop questions. Okay. For that, I will be needing few people. So I'm gonna solve five drag and drop question. I need five people. Click the link so that you can join into that. Okay. Which document will help you in this? You have the large project you have identified. You made a plan. Audit. The question categorically says audit. So we have our checklist. Okay, we have our checklist, we made it. Okay, if we go in the checklist, it says that if the question says audit, we go to risk management plan. All right, so we close our eyes, we go there. So that's an important tip. Now you can easily see which document we need to look into that. Okay, so let's solve this question immediately. Very well done, Jay. I like you worked with the keyword. No, Datta, I guess you missed the entire thing which we discussed. Okay. B. Which document you will the secondary risk which has occurred now. You have identified risk in a minute plan. When risk response was implemented, another risk which is even bigger than the first risk. No, that's a good question. You have identified a risk and made a plan. Okay. Okay. When risk response was implemented, another risk occurred. First, which document you will document this which has occurred now? Occurred now. That's a plan. We don't have a plan for it. You see, same question in a twisted language. We'll go with the issue log. You don't have a plan for it, right? So now the next three questions we will have on the risk management strategies and how to handle them. They will be very critical again for your exam. I will explain all of them to you. Okay, let's discuss these risk management strategies. And I will be explaining only negative risk management strategies for now. Okay, so let's talk about avoid first. Okay, the first one is avoid. We know risk is probability into impact, right? We know that risk is probability into impact. For any risk strategy to be avoid, for anything to be avoid, either probability or impact has to be zero. One of these things has to be zero. If one of these things are not zero, we will not be able to get that thing. Either probability or impact, one of these things has to be zero. Okay. It's like in COVID, we did lockdown. In COVID, we did lockdown. We avoided the risk. We avoided the risk. We said that, okay, we are not going to handle that risk. Completely changing the plan, not doing something. Not doing something, changing the plan completely is an example of avoiding. Mitigation. When we cannot, when we cannot make probability zero or impact zero, we decrease their impact. We decrease the intensity, right? We decrease intensity. Intensity. For example, what we did, SOPs. When we implemented SOPs in COVID-19, a safety belt, personal protective equipment, safety belt at work at height or at car, that is mitigation strategy. You are going upward, you can fall down, but what you are doing, you are using mitigation strategy. Are both strategy clear for you? Avoid and mitigate, right? Avoid and mitigate is clear to everybody. The third one is basically transfer. Transfer is basically buying insurance. Buying insurance. We buy something from other person and they are responsible for something. If I get that, the risk is transferred to them. It must be written in the question that now the risk is on them. Getting a fixed price contract, like fixed price contract, when you get, you transfer the risk to third party insurance. Buying the insurance of card, it must be written that those persons, other people, are now responsible to handle that. If it is not written, you will not, it will not be the thing. Sometimes we buy insurance. Like, I was watching a movie yesterday in Texas. It's one of the states, US, if you don't know that. So a tornado came, and the lady whose house it was, she had insurance for flood, she had insurance for earthquake, she didn't had insurance for tornado. So the company did not pay it to her. When you buy the transfer, it has to be written that other party is now liable for that. Your agreement that you had, it must be that. I'll give you one more example. I have a bunch of Apple product on my table, right? For example, the one where I'm writing this iPad, it's Apple, right? And then my mobile watch is Apple. My iPad does not have Apple Care. If that iPad fell down and the break, I have to pay for it. Whereas my 15 Pro Max, I bought Apple Care. Even this Apple Care has or lost, I will get that. So that needs to be mentioned clearly, other party is responsible. If it is not mentioned, most of the time people get confused here. It is transfer because SLA is signed. Okay, is it a firm fixed price? Are they responsible for handling it? Premium, guarantee, things of those nature. For example, if you join my program, group program or one-to-one program, or program is money back guarantee, right? I take God forbid if you fail, I'll pay your re-examination fees or keep coaching you. I am transferring the risk from you to me. And for that, I'm charging premium $699, right? So you need to look into that when the transfer is there. Next one. Now this one is used for all of them. Acceptance. Acceptance have active as well as passive acceptance. I'm going to talk about only active acceptance. All the three are proactive strategy. You take action before the risk happen. Here you make a plan, set risk owner and take the actions. You make contingency plans. Contingency plan, plan A and fallback plan. You have risk owner here, right? This is more of active acceptance. Passive acceptance. Passive acceptance is more like a issue. You identify the risk, you don't make a plan for it. You identify the risk, you don't make a plan for it. So these are the risk management strategies, and I hope that this is clear to you. You have identified when the risk occurred, risk honored, handled it, and updated the risk register. So here you identify the risk, you did not take proactive action, you waited, the risk honored worked into that, right? So this is acceptance of a risk. Acceptance, we had a plan, the risk occurred, risk owner handled it, worked onto that. Acceptance of the risk, very important. It's not exploited. Exploited, you would have made probability zero or impact zero in some way. That did not happen. Okay, exploit is actually a positive term that we never did. Avoided, we did not make the probability. Impact mitigation is not there, right? So these are the risk management strategy we worked into that. I hope that makes sense. If that is clear to you, put yes in the chat box. Okay, now we have some positive risk also. I will get into that. First, let's see here, is it clear to you or not? Okay, cool. So let's answer this question. Okay. Now, all the risk strategy we have discussed, they are more of a negative risk strategy. I'll just explain the positive risk strategy in a easiest way. Okay. Positive risk response. Avoid. Reverse of avoid is exploit. Here you increase probability plus impact. Both are increased. That is basically exploiting. Okay. That is exploit. Mitigate. We have mitigate. For mitigate, we have enhance. Either probability or impact one is increased. For transfer, we have share. And acceptance and escalates are used for both of them. Okay. So let's go back. You have identified the risk. One of the seller is going bankrupt and found out that this can be a great opportunity. You talk to, they agree to give you money and you will give them some profit. You are giving them the profit, yaar. You are sharing it. This is sharing the opportunity with somebody, Ashok. Bala, this is sharing the opportunity, man. We are sharing the opportunity with somebody else. This needs to be important. We are sharing the opportunity with someone else. We are not just taking the opportunity at our hand. So sharing is the right answer. Okay. Okay. Did anyone came here? Guys, after this, we are gonna solve drag and drop question. This is the link. Please come to the link so you will be able to do that. Those people who are watching at YouTube, I would recommend, or those who are watching at LinkedIn, I would recommend come to YouTube. I'll share the link at the LinkedIn in the comments so that you can also, if you want, you can also join that drag and drop session. Okay. Okay. This question now. Which risk? Oh, what happened? Which risk management strategy you have used? So this is exploiting. We are doing both, increasing the profit and doing that. It is exploiting. No, enhance other strategy. Sangeeta, exploit is another strategy. I just explained it, sister. What is not clear there? Here, here you have mitigated the risk, right? Here you have mitigated the risk. Okay, let's solve some drag and drop questions. I have Hari Babu. Zoya, you are trying to connect. So does Praveen, but you need to leave and join again. Your internet is connection has some issue. I have Bala, Haribabu, and Faizan. Okay, so Haribabu, why did you left? Okay, so we are gonna solve the questions, and one more time before we solve these question answers, uh, guys, we will have PMP Marathon on this Saturday. If you are not registered for it and you are not my student, for example, Hari Babu is my one-to-one student, right? He does not have to register. But if you are not my student, you need to register on the email that is given to you. Send an email with your name. And this is not for those people who are trying to learn about PMP. This will be 60 question answers and one of the toughest question you will ever see. So please make sure that you have already taken the proper PMP training, done some mocks. It will be 60 question answers, 4 hour Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, same time as it, 8 p.m. UA time. You can convert your time zone or put in the chat box I time zone. Hari, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Fine, Amer.
Okay. Okay. Hari, you can see the question?
Yeah, fine, fine, Mr. Amer.
You can see the question or not?
Can you zoom it little, please?
Are you from mobile or laptop? First, tell me that.
Still,
Okay.
no, I
Is it
am
fine now?
with laptop only.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, little. Yeah,
I cannot do more.
Still,
You are saying little. I cannot do more than this.
I will use uh, I will use my magnified glass.
Okay. This is the maximum I can go. But now it is hiding. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, please.
Occurs through this.
I'm having fun. Let me do one more thing. Wait. Okay. There's an option. Now you and I will become invisible. Is it better now? I make you and me invisible. Remove it from the screen.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So solve the question now.
This occurs through the public, not during the project closure. This occurs through the review, review phase in which the project document used to record knowledge during the project can be used in current project activity. Lessons learned the repository stored historical information and lessons learned in project. Lessons learned repository is from the top, the fourth one.
This one? One, two. This? This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
unable to, yeah, yeah. Acceptance, unable to agree to change, unable to written note usually provided from the buyer to the seller once the contract is complete. The written notice usually provided from the buyer to the seller once the contract complete. Close procurement. The acceptance, that is the set of conditions that is required to be met before deliverables are accepted. That is acceptance. Network function and process that guide project manager activities in order to create unique product and service or result. That is deliverables. Somewhere it is there. Phase gate. Yeah, functions process that
Which is face gate?
the phase gate. The process is a project record. 1 minute during the closure, the review, the end of the phase. Yeah, review. That second one is phase gate.
This one?
Second one, yeah.
Okay.
End of the phase. Sessions held at end of project. Sessions held at end of project or phase. No, this, no, this sessions held at end of the project phase is the phase gate. That has
Yeah.
to be changed. Project the life framework. The project governance is the last one. In the framework, functions, processes, and guides, and the last one is project governance. Closing procurement. This occurs throughout the life of the project, not during project closure. Throughout the unable to agree to a change occurred. Lessons learned register where it is project document and Yeah, this is lesson. The project document used to record, and that is lessons learned register. Yes.
Unable to agree is a claim.
Claims administration.
Yeah, claim. This occur throughout the project is closing procurement meeting. This is close meeting, close out meeting.
Yes, about the close
Okay.
procurement.
So very well done, Hari Babu. You took your time, you took your magnifying glass, but the most important thing, you got it done. Very well done. Okay. Bala,
Yes,
Bala,
sir.
are you? How are you? Good to see you.
Hi, sir. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
yeah. Let's solve the next one. Okay, I'm removing you and me from it so that you can see it. Ah, this no this. Ooh, cool. Want to solve this one?
Sure, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Fee is usually a percentage of initial estimated cost. So the third one on the right will go to fee is usually a percentage of initial estimated cost. That's cost reimbursable contracts. That's fourth on the left. Allows for deviation from performance tied to achieving agreed upon. Allows for deviation from performance tied to achieving agreed upon metrics. Fixed time and material contracting cost plus award. Then the third one on the left goes to cost plus award fee contracts. That is third from bottom on the left. Yes, the system used to collect, track, adjudicate, and communicate changes to a contract is contract change control system on the left bottom. Sets a fixed total price for product, service, or results to be provided. That will be the first one on the left. This, yeah, that will be the first one on the left. Payment to seller for legitimate actual costs of completed work plus fixed fee. That will go to fourth one on the left from bottom. Cost plus incentive fee contracts. Incentive based on achieving certain performance objectives. Incentive. I should correct this, sir. The payment to seller for legitimate actual cost will move up a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. Incentive based on achieving certain performance will goes to cost plus incentive. Unit labor cost merit left bottom. Yeah, that one. Contract spanning multiple years of payments. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, it was not easy for me. I agree.
It was an interesting one. It was an procurement is always a tricky part, so it was an interesting one. Thank you, Bala. Thank you very much. Hi, Fazan.
Hi. Hi, Amer.
Okay, yeah, let's go and play. Were you so able to solve the scope question, Fazan?
Yes, I was able to solve the scope questions now. I don't know, maybe if the file got corrupted or not.
I don't know. We never had it
Yeah.
for scope at least. We used to have a quality issue, but okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Procurement, usually very- How project team.
Yes, brother.
Yes,
Do
yes,
not.
I'm
No,
reading
no,
all the
no.
options.
No, we don't have that much time. You have 1 more minute.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Contract. Okay, make or buy is how project team will acquire goods and services from outside of performing organization.
Okay.
Okay. Pick source and selection criteria is where come on decision made regarding external meeting conducted by prior submission made selection source selection criteria. Bidder conferences meetings conducted by buyer to prior to submission of bid or proposal by the vendors. Bidder conferences.
Approved to deliver based on the procurement.
Qualified vendor is vendors approved to deliver products, services, or results based on the procurement requirements identified.
This is
Uh,
independent estimates. Common
yeah,
methods of getting agreement. Seller to provide services is
mutual binding.
basically your contract.
Yes, yes,
Mutual binding agreement. Decision made regarding the external purchase. Uh, Set of
yes.
seller is required to meet, exceed for a selected contract. Okay, contract entered into the formal, normal contracting procedures. Okay, definite contract.
Okay.
The procurement shall determine procurement statement of work.
Yep.
Okay,
Procurement.
made regarding external purchase.
Manufacture of the product.
How a project team. This is not this. Decision made regarding the project. This is basically okay. How a
Okay.
good service will occur, that is procurement. How Fizan, how. Okay,
Okay.
source selection
Right up
criteria.
is
Yeah,
how, when, and why that's source
plan.
selection criteria.
Okay,
Okay.
this is something. Okay, thank you. You need to speed up, man. You need to
Yeah,
speed
yeah.
up. Hi, Osama. Are you with me? Osama?
Yes, I'm with you. Yes.
And you are on mobile?
Yes.
We cannot solve drag and drop question on mobile. No.
No, I can see it. Like now, what you have done, I can see it
Okay, I'll
without
give
the
you.
faces.
I'll give you a minute. Okay,
Okay.
if you are so able to solve it.
But without our faces, yeah.
Yeah. Remove those faces, please.
Okay. Project management plan. The first one, information system consisting of tools, is the PMIS. Second one on the left. First one on the right is the second one on the left.
This one.
No, top from top. First one, information system.
This one.
Ah, yes.
Go ahead.
The second one is the third one on the left. Second one on the right is the third one on the left. Yeah, the fourth one on the right is the first one, project management plan.
Okay.
Lean agile is the SAFE, SAFE, lean agile concept. Yeah, this one. Establishes the yeah, the second last one is the change management plan, establishes the change control board. The right top one is yeah,
Thank you.
down discipline agile.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Suma. Very well done. Hi, Zoya. Zoya, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, Zoya. Please.
Yeah. Histogram that is used to rank. Can you just make the screen a bit bigger?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that is the maximum. You can see it is
Okay.
extended to up the maximum content.
Yeah, I did that. Fine. Histogram that is used.
Okay, for questions such like that, Zoha, read the left side. This is a very easy question in a way because it asks you about the quality tools.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it about ask read the what is basically verified deliverable. If you know what is verified deliverable, look there. Verified, validated. Okay, look there.
Requirements preventing the authority
Okay, let me start working with
yeah.
already. Okay, quality deliverable meeting quality standards, right? They are called verified deliverable. Okay, they
Okay.
are called verified deliverable. Okay, all cost. This one again. Why it is not
Direct cost of quality.
This is cost of quality. Where is cost of quality?
Yeah.
Okay,
Used to
okay. A
process and
structured independent process. This is audit. Okay, charts used to control the process and improve it. Where is control chart?
that control chart. Yeah.
The quantum acceptance variation. Variation is always tolerances.
Okay.
And the degree to which set of inherit fulfill the requirement where is there, and these are standards or will come to that requirement imposed by the government body, that is regulation. This is quality definition, the degree to which it's satisfied. Okay, this is the definition of quality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, deliverable ready for final acceptance, validated deliverable. Okay, are deliverable both validated and acceptance.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, histogram used to rank, where is that? Okay, rank the problems in a hierarchical order. That is the other definition of Pareto chart,
Okay.
2080
Okay.
principle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so quality uh, okay, quality metrics and whatever the
So
left
the
is there.
how one is the yeah.
Yeah, whatever is left there. So it was a very difficult one, so
Yeah.
that's
It
okay.
was a long one. It takes time. Yeah. But
It was
fine.
a
Yeah.
long one, but good job there. Okay, guys, we will solve now LinkedIn questions. We have two LinkedIn questions. Then we'll call it a day. I guess this has become the longest coaching call I ever did on Thursday, the live. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you are. I don't know. Put in the chat box. Many people have left. Put in the chat box. Are you enjoying it or not? One more time. PMP Marathon is this Saturday. Free question answers, 60 question answer session. Put in the chat box if you are enjoying it. Okay, Hari Babu, thank you for saying that. The only person. You see, even right now, even everybody left and only one student is there, I will still do it because I love doing it. That is something when you love, you do it. And this is my passion. That's why I have one of the highest success record in the world. And that's why the students basically clear. Okay. Nazish cleared PMP. How you can clear PMP in 3 to 4 weeks? Guys, if you are Pradeep did PGMP, if you are not registered with us on with me on LinkedIn, do that. Okay, this question. Put in the chat box. What's your answer? While reviewing that task assigned are quite bit behind, what should he do? To review the task, document the issue, escalate, not B, not C, not D. So B would be the right answer. Okay. I have majority people from India, from Kerala, South India, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Which part of world do you belong to? Put in the chat box. I would love to know. Which part of the world do you belong to? Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Pakistan, wherever you are. Okay. This, by the way, guys, if you haven't taken that training, the batch program is starting in less than 2 weeks. You can join that. Okay. Okay. The team members are getting to know each other, feeling excited, and have not told the specific. This is a forming stage. Okay, we have a forming stage. So, guys, PMP Marathon. Now, I want to explain you what is this PMP Marathon. PMP Marathon, Hyderabad, Nagpur, Uttar Pradesh, Lahore, Tamil Nadu, Mumbai, Hyderabad. So I'm not wrong. Still majority people from South India. Okay, so guys, PMP Marathon is 60 question answers. Those questions has been made by certified PMPs. Those people who clear PMP, they make those 60 question answers. We take those 60 questions from them and we solve it with them. I haven't seen these questions before. It will be the first time I will be directly solving in the coaching call. It will be 4 hour question answer session, and it will be only live. It will not be recorded. So mark your time, Saturday, 8 p.m. UAE time. Becomes 9 p.m. Pakistan, 9:30 India, 7 p.m. Saudi, 12 p.m. EST time zone. So do join that coaching call, PMP Marathon. You need to register on the email so that you need to tell I have taken the training when you plan to give the exam. My team will send the registration to all the people tomorrow. Don't like wish it was easier. You need to take action for that. Now is the time. I look forward to coach you, guide you, and work with you. And thank you very much for joining. I love the session. I hope you did the same. Bye-bye. Ankit is the first PMP of 2024. Amer, Abdullah, Adil, Ishtiaq, Alhamdulillah, Mehtab, Tahir, Awais, Raman, Sayyid, Suhail, Archana, Shaheen, Princy, David, Nida, Bensi, Tahreem, Satya, Neetu, Mazhar, Mohsin, Maya, Abdurrahman, Galadima, Fatima, Matiullah, Anand. And here we have my 100th PMP of 2024, Mr. Abdul Salam from UAE. Congratulations, brother.